Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Presley. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's in for the touchdown. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ashley. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back on the option, the give. Picks up the 1st down. Still running at the 40. Oh, there's an alley on the left. All the way in for the efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
They'll run play action. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Hits the crease. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Francis. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on 4th down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Keys. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Francis. Fires to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Fires to the big fella. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important. Get some cushion for the punt team. Got it in the middle. It's Ballard. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the punt team. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Going to the ground. So runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Unloads it left. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Ballard. Oh, he's got some space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. Saunters in. This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in, it's Booker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Caught near the sticks, it's Foley. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And he makes a play in the...
On the move, it's Richardson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Shoots it to the left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Francis. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity level. They'll go back to work on offense. The give out of the gun. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. That one ought to give. Wants to throw. It's Francis. Bringing the heat. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Gives it on the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that play. 2nd and forever. They were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll call for the fair catch. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown! Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. He splits the uprights. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter.